Hi Scorpio, how's it going? This is Jacqueline with Universal Intuition. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope all of you are doing very well. Today's video is going to be your mid-April going into the energies of the beginning of May. This is your general read, again for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We'll also be doing an extended version of this reading over on Vimeo, checking in the general energies for whoever it is you're dealing with, your partner, your soulmate, whoever that, whatever that means to you. And of course it's in reference to you, how they feel about you, and just a check-in on them as well for mid-April, beginning of May. If you're looking for a personal reading, I still have a couple slots left for May. If you're interested, my business email is in the description box below. Also, my Instagram is down there as well if you want to come follow me. It's universal_intuition. Also, if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining. Everyone, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I don't know why I had to give a big smile with that one. I'm being a goof today. I don't know. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on. Again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your mid-April, first little part of May, because these are a tad late. But the energy is fluid. Whenever you're meant to see this reading is whenever you're meant to see it. Please also keep in mind these are general. It may not resonate with everyone. So if it doesn't resonate, just leave what doesn't work for you. Nine of Cups and Emperor just flew out. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, calling in an Aries, wishing for an Aries. Nine of Cups is my Make-A-Wish card, wish fulfillment. Also could be something related to work, work related as well. Scorpio, y'all could also be working on a promotion, being recognized for something, right? Something that you definitely deserve because you've earned it, right? It's that energy as well. All right, but this portion is just going to be for Scorpio. And again, the extended, if you want to look at the other person, the extended reading, there's a link in the description box below over on Vimeo for that one. Just have a couple more shuffles. Spirit, what message do we have for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, mid-April. General read. One more. Beautiful. We have the Six of Swords. Wow. We have the Six of Swords to kick it off here, Scorpio. As kind of a part of your theme. It's at the bottom of the deck when I cut the deck. So swords talk about our mental energy, and that there's a theme here for the rest of your month of April going into May that, you know, there's something that's going to get better. It's going to become a little bit easier for you. This is about going from a situation, either with a person at work, you know, it could be anything that you're working on, or even just some internal stuff with you that is... This is about improvement. This is about getting through a challenge, getting through a change on a mental state. So there's something that is going to become not so worrisome on your mind. It's like lifting a weight off of your shoulders, really out of your mind, really. So very good. All right, let's see what else we have going on for Scorpio. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I don't know why I feel like so goofy right now. All right, there we go. So we have the Nine of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. That came out first is kind of what's currently going on. Some of you with this Nine of Swords. I think this is why we just saw the Six of Swords, because I feel like currently right now, some of y'all are definitely, Scorpio, in a state of sleepless nights, possible nightmares, just a lot of heavy mental energy. You know, and there's a reason why, and the reason why is because you have a lot going on. You know, you've got your work life, your family life, your partnerships, your social life. Two of Pentacles is very, very busy energy. How do I prioritize my energy? What's more important? Okay, so people, I'm hearing like pulling on your strings, like pulling on your heartstrings, or just pulling for your attention even, Scorpio. I feel like a lot of people are like, Scorpio, hang out with me, or Scorpio, I need you for this, I need you for that, okay? I think that there's something else a little different on your mind. We do have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which could be you or another water sign, or just the action of love, that there is something very like romantic and very kind of big in the romance department that maybe like is an underlining worry for you, even if it's good romance, or someone good coming in your life, or something good that you already have established with somebody. This is about, I can't stop thinking about them, on top of the fact that I am busy AF right now. You know, some of you could be in school, some of you could be in work and school, you know, plus being a parent, or, you know, just maybe a busy social life. Maybe you have a lot of, I'm hearing like projects due or deadlines due by the end of the month, and you're just like, I have all this going on, and it just seems a little bit overwhelming, and sometimes you're just having a hard time maybe falling asleep, or getting a long rest at night, like getting your 8 hours in might be somewhat of a challenge right now, okay? So let's see. So that's why we had the Six of Swords, the thing, because we're going to come out of this Nine of Swords. This is just temporary, right? Things are definitely going to progress and get better. But some of those swords are about someone that you love, okay? Very good. Eight of Pentacles, kind of not surprised to see that here. Yeah, with the Magician at the bottom of the deck, you are super busy. This is about mastering your craft. This is about, some of you, if you're in school, this is like, I have so much on my plate, or, you know, again, this is just a lot of very busy Earth type of energy. We are transitioning into Taurus right now. I believe today or yesterday was the first day of Taurus. Don't quote me on that. There's different calendars, so it's now-ish. But anyways, Scorpio, you know, Eight of Pentacles is really, especially with the Magician being right here, you know, this is about you making it happen. It's almost like you wrote a list down. You're like, okay, I got to tackle one thing at a time. Like, okay, I'm going to, you know, get my room together, then I'm gonna take a shower, then I'm gonna knock out my extra stuff I gotta do, then I'm gonna walk the dog, then I'm gonna make dinner. Like, you're so almost overwhelmed right now that you have to like really work on your organizational skills, which I feel like is very, very important for you. And I feel like if you write things down or come up with some kind of list, or like even if you have deadlines due, like not today, but maybe not until the end of the month, like if you could just write them down, or somehow even ask for help, like ask for people to help you, you know, delegate a little bit. I think that's going to really help you pick what's most important for you right now. But with the Magician, you have the power to make any and all of those things happen. This is about balancing out those energies, right? So yeah, I feel, maybe that's why I feel so goofy, is because y'all are just like, like I feel overwhelmed right now. Wow. Then we have the Knight of Wands, could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Wands showed up in your pre-shuffle along with the Fool card. So I thought there could be a new beginning that you're taking with a fire sign. So maybe right now at first they show up as a knight, as someone who's also very busy, especially if they are a fire sign, or they come across as a fire sign, because this person is moving in towards you, which could also just add a couple more swords in there. It could make you feel really stressed out. Even though it's overall probably a really good thing, I feel like this person, I get good energy off of this Knight of Wands. You know, it's going to be different every time depending on the reading, but the way that I'm seeing this Knight of Wands for you is, this is like maybe your partner for some of you. Maybe this is like a close friend or something like that, who just has a lot of passion, a lot of fire, a lot of energy, that I feel like you could like depend on this person, like, hey, I've got to get this done this week, I got to get this done this week, like I don't know how I'm gonna make it work, and this person's rushing in kind of to save the day. Like, this is your knight in shining armor right now. Could be your love interest for some of you. That part's gonna vary, you know, depending on your situation, but I really feel like this Knight of Wands is very, very sweet, very helpful, and they have a lot of energy. Like, they're definitely able to, they're like happy to help you with any kind of task that you would ask of them. Bottom of the deck right there, that came out with the Knight of Wands, is Temperance, which is card of Sagittarius. Could be a Sagittarius, but this person is helping you kind of calm down, okay, and really balance things out. So I do feel like you kind of have like a friend or a lover or a partner, you know, it could be your soulmate. It could also just be like a really helpful family member that's maybe a close friend, like a brother or sister or cousin or something. even a parent, again, whoever that person is too is going to be different for each and every one of you. But y'all definitely have someone who's like really like, Scorpio, I'm here for you. I want to help you. Like, I got you, you know, like this is like your ride or die person. And they're showing up because they're riding in right towards you, and they just seem very like uplifting. Like as soon as you see them, you're just like, oh, thank God. Oh my God, this and this happened today. And they're like, hey, I'll take this task off of your shoulders. And you're like, oh, thank goodness, you know? So yeah, they're a huge sense of relief right now is what I'm picking up. Well, that's sweet. And for a good group of you, Scorpio, this Knight of Wands is like who you're like romantically thinking about. I think they're kind of like knocking your socks off, you know? They're blowing you away. All right, let's see what else we got going on. That's too many cards. Spirit, what other messages do we have going on for Scorpio? This is for mid-April 2019. Going into the first part of May. Wow, all the Pentacles. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is falling under the Nine of Swords. Yeah, I feel for a lot of you, what like these tasks, these projects, this busyness, these Pentacles, it could be, again, it could be like deadlines that are due, bills that are due. It could be, you know, tons of different things going on in a 3D world. And you, Seven of Pentacles, some of these things you've been waiting on for quite some time. Let's see what else is going on with that. Well, there it is. Six of Swords flew out. Very nice. Under the Two of Pentacles. There is, it's almost like, so once the Knight shows up, you know, which for some of you is like very, very soon, or someone, even if you already, I mean, you already, this is someone that's dependable that you already know, your Knight of Wands. Whether they're a fire sign or not, they're extremely dependable, very action-packed, and very willing to help you. And as soon as that happens, it almost like you go directly from the Eight of Pentacles to the Seven, and you're like, oh, I can breathe. I can kind of regroup myself, because see how much more calm she is here. She's sitting down. She's holding her basket. She's like, okay, I got this, and this done, and I only have this much left to do. My Knight of Wands friend over there, or my partner, whoever that is, they took off so much off of my shoulders, and boom, then we hit that Six of Swords type of energy, which is, again, which was on the bottom of the deck when I first cut the cards. And again, this is mental energy. It's helping you go from stress. How am I going to get this done? I'm thinking about this, that, and the other. Could be a little bit of good stuff in there, like a little bit of romance, maybe. And just because you have a lot going on doesn't mean it all has to be bad stuff. It can be really fun stuff. It could be, you know, the end of the year is coming up, or like for the school year for a lot of people. So there's just a lot going on, whether you're, you know, in something like in a project, or you're a parent that's a part of all that stuff. Like, it's just a very, very busy time for a lot of people, okay? And so once this kind of, these responsibilities, we'll call them responsibilities, once those are kind of over with, and, you know, people kind of step up and really help you get some of these things done, it's really going to take a lot off of your shoulders. And take a lot off of your mind as well. Also, Six of Swords, it is a card of travel. So some of you could also be doing some traveling, or planning to travel in the near future, maybe by the end of the month, or maybe going into the first part of May. Ooh, yes. Then we have the Ace of Cups showing up. This is literally like, I'm hearing the brink of May as we first hit May. Who's this? Justice at the bottom of the deck. Could be a Libra coming in for some of you. Ace of Cups means so many things depending on where you're at. If you're single and you're not really looking for anybody, this is about, I mean, regardless, whether you're single or with someone, Ace of Cups is such an important to me, important and very valuable emotional state to be in. It's a new beginning of love. It's a new beginning of love for ourselves. Okay, which I talk about that a lot, but it's extremely, extremely important for us to love ourselves. I love that for Scorpio that you're getting this card, because this is your element. Cups, water, emotions, intuition, okay, really feeling things out, right? For some of you, this is new love coming in. You know, like I said in the pre-shuffle, y'all had the King of Wands with the Fool card, which is like taking a leap of faith with a King of Wands figure. Again, it could be a fire sign, or it could just be someone who's just like wild about you, you know, like they're willing to do this, that, and the other for you. Someone who's, again, I keep hearing ride or die, like this is your ride or die person. But Ace of Cups, it's a renewal of love. It's a new beginning. So after this hectic, busy projects, deadlines, obligations, responsibilities, someone comes in and helps you, definitely just makes you feel so much better. And even if it's not a Libra with this Ace of Cups, this is what, like, because the Justice card also talks about the scales, like everything being balanced out. I feel like right now the scales are like this, you know, and you feel like very overwhelmed. You feel like, oh my gosh, I'm down here. All the responsibilities are on me. All the tasks are on me. I have so much on my shoulders, you know, with social life, work life, family life, all the stuff with your partner. I feel like that's why I feel giddy with y'all too, because you're just like, you feel so overwhelmed right now. You're just like, I just want to throw my hands up, but you're not. You're gonna regroup. You have assistance, you have help. Things are gonna work out. New love is coming in, whether that is self-love coming to you, appreciation for oneself, which we all should always have, filling your own cup. And for another group of you, I do feel a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire energy, creativity, passion, really wanting to make a new beginning with you, okay? And that's really going to balance things out for you, energetically, emotionally. All right, let's get one more. Spirit, any other messages that we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? We got a card flip. All right, so last card out, we have the Five of Pentacles, okay, under the Knight of Wands. After the Ace of Cups, and I feel like actually this is, you know, sometimes the Five of Pentacles, sure, we have a lot of other pentacles here on the table, a lot of earth energy, that Taurus energy is really starting to be, it's very potent right now. It's really coming through strong. But Five of Pentacles, sure, it could talk about financial worries, but what I'm picking up with this being near the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands, the biggest overriding feeling I'm feeling here for you, Scorpio, is you don't want to be without this person, okay? This is someone either you've been friends with for a long time, who is just like, they just want to help you in any way possible. And you're like, I never want to go back to, and this person could have, maybe they've been MIA or you've been MIA from their life. Like y'all could have had some kind of break or separation for a while. Nine of Swords, maybe you've been stressed about, why isn't this person in my life? I miss this person so much. So there definitely could be a renewal of love between the two of you, whether it's romantic, it could be romantic, it could also just be a soulmate, like a best friend, a close friend, a long lost family member who kind of returns back into your life. Again, that part's going to be different for each and every one of you. But either way, like they're your hero for the rest of this month going into May. And bottom of the deck, you guys, we have the Lovers card, card of Gemini. Could be dealing with a Gemini for some of you. You know, this is at the bottom of the deck now. Earlier we had the Six of Swords. So things are getting so much better and progressing with you and your loved one. And definitely with the Lovers card being here and the Ace of Cups, if you're single and you've been really trying to manifest someone into your life, a new romantic love, a new connection, a new partner, a divinely guided love, it's right here. Y'all are gonna have to let me know what's going on. Did y'all meet someone new? Or is someone returning back in your life, you know? And please don't get mad, like if some of y'all are like, oh, I want nothing to do with my ex, that's not who I want back in my life, then you don't need to leave a nasty comment. Just then that part doesn't resonate with you. Maybe hope for someone new. This absolutely could be someone new coming into your life. I mostly feel like this is like a ride or die best friend, or for a lot of you, it's already like the person you're married to, your partner, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. And through all of the help that they're providing to you, throughout the rest of the month, And once you start to feel better and not so stressed out, you're just like, oh, you feel close to that person again. Y'all want to like kiss and make up. You know. All right, Scorpio, beautiful reading. That's what I have for you. I hope that you enjoy. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to jump and look at the extended version of this reading, whoever it is that you're dealing with. Your partner, your soulmate. We're going to look at their energies for mid-April going into May, and this is always in regards to how they feel about you. So if you're interested, the link for that is in the description box below. Scorpio, if this is where we part, I love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. Sending you all my love from one water sign to another. I love you, and I'll see you soon.